back to Farming Simulator 2013 with the Rude Man, and we are on the modern American farming map. And I can't remember what we were doing, so let's just go take a look at our equipment and see what our equipment was doing. Okay, this guy is finished with this field, it looks like. Wow. Okay then. What's the other one doing? Let's get him started. Looks like we were harvesting just in time too. We need some straw. So let's get him over there. Let's get us a truck. And let's see. I'm testing out some new equipment today. I had on Amazon, there was a sale on Sennheiser wireless mic, wireless headphones. 120 is the model number. It's the cheaper model, and I'm getting the Sennheiser 170s. I'd like to get the 180s, but the 180s sit on your ears, and those irritate me. Pardon the pun. They irritate me. I don't like things directly on my ears, and my ears, when I wear headphones like that, my ears get really hot, uncomfortably hot, and I can't stand it for very long. And I spend hours recording and on my computer, so I need something that goes around my ears. And the Sennheiser 170s do that. So that's what I'm going to get, but I just couldn't resist the 120s. If I'm not mistaken, the Sennheiser 120s are a discontinued model, and they were like half price. It was only about 50 some bucks, and so, or so, I can't remember, but it's somewhere around in there. But so I decided I'm going to pick those up, and I'll have a second pair if I want to put a set on the television when the kids are over and screaming. I can still hear the TV if I want to. Just put blinders on so I can only see the TV and not the kids. But anyway, so I'm trying them out. They seem to work pretty good so far. And but we'll see. They're rechargeable. That's kind of nice. And so far so good. We'll see if I can get through an episode. Now I do have them hooked directly. I don't have them directly into the computer. I have them hooked directly into my microphone. So I have a Blue Yeti, titanium, and I've got them hooked directly into the Blue Yeti. Now I was using a pair of Logitech G35, the gaming headphones, but I've had them several years now, and they're just falling apart. They still work perfectly fine, but they're just falling apart. All the padding is, melting down around my ears, and they're kind of loosey-goosey, but they work well. Now let's see, where am I and which field am I doing next? Aha, I remember now. We put one combine on one field and one on the other because we were going to do the big one together. We were going to combine the two combines on the big field. Well, it looks like I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I forgot to turn the chopper on, or turn the chopper off, I guess. Which reminds me, I need... Oh, this guy needs to get back to work. Dang it, I'm already used to Farming Simulator 2015 and I hit the button for hiring a worker, which is different on 2013. So, dough. Alright, let's get this guy fired up on course play. What field is this? It's on like Christmas. What child is this? We are on field 11, it looks like. Okay, so let's fire up course play and field 11. Drive to course. Well, so far my my lot of work in plowing the field and putting a headland on of grass has worked pretty good. It gives me plenty of room for the combines and equipment to turn around and not hit the fences. So it was an easy solution. Another harvest at night. I didn't realize in the last episode of 2015 that, well, the last one I recorded, it may not be the last one. Who knows what order you're going to see it in. But, you've heard me say I do not like to harvest at night. And I started harvesting in 2015 and happened to look up at the end of the episode and saw the sun going down. I thought, oh no, what time is it? And I looked and I'm going to be harvesting in the dark. But I was all excited because I bought an extra combine. I have two combines now, so in that game. Alright, so do we go this way? Or do we go this way? Let's go this way, because then I can just bring the other combine to the other end of this field and not have to drive all the way down to, or all the way up, as the case may be. Alright, now this truck is not running, so that's the truck that goes with that combine. Oh, I really did go the long way, didn't I? That's terrible. I got turned around. I thought I was going the other way. I could have just drove that combine right out there. Oh, God. Silly me. Alright, let's see here. We're going to... let's come out in the middle of this field here and start a course. And I forgot which field this is. Field 9. Field 9 from outer space. There was a movie. It was, they have like the A movies, the B movies, the C movies. Back in the day, you used to call a B movie a real low budget, cheap made movie, but Plan 9 from Outer Space is a classic for bad movies. And it would be like an E or an F movie. It's pretty funny. It's one of those movies that those little robots in whatever that show was. I can't remember the name of that show now. Where the little robots sit in the front row with a guy and they just make fun of the movie. Gosh, I can't remember the name of that show. Something 2000. Perfect movie for that show. Easy to make fun of. I can't remember what year it was made. It was like really old though. It's an old movie. Alright, let's stop it here. And we're going to save the course. Field 9 from outer space. And it seems to me like I needed to do something else. I know what it is. I need to set this guy to this combine because I'm going to have 2 combines and 2 trucks. So it would be that one. Yarp. Alright, there. It's that one. I know it's his. Okay, yeah, this... let's jump off this tractor after I start it and go see where we at on silage. Silage, 96%. Okay, so that's pretty much full in my book. Close enough for government work. So we'll take the rest of this silage and dump it over there. Let's see if there's enough room in here to maneuver. Big barn. And it isn't even red. So we'll store this here. And let's run back to the silage pit or bunker or whatever you want to call it. Which is where? Over around here, I think. I don't know that I told you I was testing these headphones out. Now they are rechargeable wireless headphones, and there is a charger that's kind of magnetic, and you just grab the things and lay them on it to charge when you're done, right? So there's an on-off switch on the side. I'm curious because when I was getting ready to record this episode, I had the headphones on and I wasn't saying anything, and there wasn't any noise in the room, and after a few minutes all of a sudden it was like they turned off and this ungodly static just started erupting out of the headphones. About blew my head off. And I'm curious, since I've been recording and pretty much constantly talking during the recording, it hasn't done that. And I'm curious if it's got a battery saving feature to it, that if it doesn't detect any noise coming from the mic or whatever, or coming out of the headphones, if you will, that it shuts itself off or something. Because all I did was I reached up and I turned the mic, because it's plugged into the mic, I turned the mic off and back on again, and it came right back on. So I'm just curious about that. What the hell was that? Oh, I need power. I love that thing. Now, I mentioned this in Farming Simulator 2015, but my little buddy Craft Farms, he's the one that told me about this piece of equipment right here. and I thank him for that. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. But he just got his computer. He's been trying to save money to buy a PC, and he got himself a laptop. And he's getting ready to put 2013 Farming Simulator 2013 on it. And so I'm anxious to see what he's going to do. So he does have a YouTube channel. If you don't know who he is, look up Craft Farms and take a look at what he does. Alright, where are we at here? This can't be good. Oh, what happened? Oh my God, how did he get through that fence? Where in the... what happened? This is weird. Okay, stop the driver. See if I can... How did he get through the fence? He should have stopped at the fence. I mean, he's stuck. I can't go forward or back. Well, wait a minute. Was I going back? Or does the fence... How did that happen? I didn't think you could drive through the fence. Why is he driving so slow? I thought reverse was a little faster than that. Okay, what are you doing? Where's he trying to go? What is he trying to do? Alright. Reset course. Field 9. Empty combine. Yes, that's correct. Let's see if I can get him. Why does he keep wanting to go that way? I'm confused. Empty contents and offload, but I don't understand what he's doing. I didn't drive that way when I set this course up. Alright, wait a minute. Let me take a quick look at... Do I have 2 field 9s? I have a straw 9. I do have 2 field 9s. Why do I have 2 field 9s? So, this one, reset the course. This one should be the one I just made, because it's the second one. Let me choose it and see what it does. It's gonna goof. Oh, jeez. Come on, stop. Alright, he came in this way. Let's get him here and then drive the course. He's still gonna go crazy. Oh, he's stuck now. No course loaded. Alright, field 9. Alright, let's try that again. Drive the course. Because I did come around here, there should be course right here for him to see. Reset course. Let's choose the first one again then. I hate complications like this. Yeah, there should be course right here for him to see, because I came around like this and went out that way. So there should be something for him to see. So, but this is weird. Usually if you make 2 courses, the first one is the first one you've done, and the second one down is the second one. That's not necessarily the case here. Or so it seems. Alright, yeah, this is the one I just made, so what the heck? Let's take a look at this and delete number 2. Huh, crazy man. Oh, there he goes. He sees the combine, does he? No, where's he going? Drive behind the combine. Where is he going? Oh. I didn't think that other combine was that close. That's what he's trying to do. He was trying to find that other combine. Oh, jeez. I didn't even think about that. Makes sense, though. Alright, so where is the other combine that is that close? And he's full. Where's his truck? What's he doing? Okay, this is field 11. What? 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 Is he done working? He's been working on the railroad. Huh. Okay. Move him up to that other field. Field number 9. Now, do we take the long way around? Where in the heck are we? We're in field 11. Okay. Alright. And field 11. What's next to field 11? Field 12. So we must be going that way. Is that tractor following me? Come on, little puppy, follow me. Come on. Maybe I should let him unload. Oh, he's full. He's full up, ready for action. Action Jackson. Wait a minute. We want to come in the other side. Okay, and let's see. We get a long ways from back up here. Yeah, these trailers are kind of neat. They haul a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. And if you go straight back, they go up like that. If you go to the left or the right, they tip left or right. Or they tip left anyway. Yeah, I can't remember. They tip one way or the other. Where is my fuel? Over here. This guy needs some fuel. Fill her up. Fill her up, Mickey! Yeah, I don't do Mickey Mouse either. I don't do Arnold Schwarzenegger or Mickey Mouse. I don't do anybody, actually. I can't even do me very well. Alright, so this guy, let's tell him to drive now and stop at the last trigger point and jump in this combine and motate to the other field. Can you believe it's only a week and a half. Let's see, 2 weeks and a half till Christmas. Let's see, today is the 10th for me. So, yeah, 2 weeks. Shy a day. Unless you enjoy Christmas on Christmas Eve. Some people do. And some people do 12 days of Christmas. And some people don't celebrate Christmas at all. And that's fine. I like all different kinds of celebrating. Alright. I think it might be easier to go through this gate over here and down the road to Grandma's house. I couldn't resist. I got a couple pumpkin pies, and they're not going to make it till Christmas. I've already eaten half of one. And you can buy those. I don't make fresh whipped cream. I'm not, you know, a gourmet cook or nothing like that. I like to cook. I'm just not a gourmet. No gourmet for me. I'm a steak and potatoes kind of guy. So simple cooking, good enough for me. But so I don't make my own whipped cream. Some people do. I either get Cool Whip or I buy that whipped cream you can get in a can. You shake it up and spray it on stuff, you know. And it tastes more like regular whipped cream than Cool Whip. Cool Whip is a topping. It's not necessarily a whipped cream. It's a whipped topping. But there's some things I like Cool Whip for and some things I'd like the other for. And I kind of like, if you make like a, oh gosh, I can't think of, it's kind of like a Jello salad. I mean, you take fruit, Jello and whipped cream or something, put it together and make a dessert that way. I use Cool Whip. For pies and stuff, I usually use the canned stuff. It's kind of like a Cheese Whiz, only less expensive. God, I can't believe how expensive Cheese Whiz is. Cheese Whiz is like the Twinkie of cheese. That stuff will last forever in that can. All right, let's go get our truck. This is he. Continue your drive. Oh, I brought him in backwards, didn't I? That might be a problem in the future. But that's the future. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Get ready for... Maybe we can get this harvest done before it gets completely dark. I doubt it, though. And it's already, what? 10 o'clock at night. No, 8 o'clock at night. Alright, let's start this guy over here. Start the course. Bring him out the gate. Let's take him this way just because. No particular reason. Yes, the 2015 added a bunch of fixes for its next update that it just did yesterday or the day before, can't remember. One of them, it allows you to turn the traffic AI off, so you don't have to worry about farming around cars. That might be kind of interesting. Although I haven't had too much trouble with 2015 in cars, not like I did 2013. 2013, like trucks and tractors were always crashing into something. A lot of the fixes they made to me were very subtle. Matter of fact, if they didn't tell me they'd fixed them, I wouldn't have noticed. But then, you know, I don't look for those kind of things anyway. I mean, so if it's a serious glitch, okay, here's a serious glitch. You load your log trailer up and then log off. And when you log back on, your log trailer's on its side and everything's strewn everywhere like toothpicks. That's a major glitch. Fix that, I'd be a happy camper. But tell me that you're fixing the physics of the tractor sliding around so much. I couldn't tell too much of a difference. I could tell a little bit, but I kind of was having fun with that anyway. Okay, so this is field. Whoops, spell it right. Field 9.1. We'll call this field 9.1. And then we're going to select a tractor for this guy. Automatic search. 443. Which one's he closer to? Which one? Let's see, this guy's coming back. I think this guy's... It ain't that guy. Wait a minute. Whoops. That must be the corn one. That's the guy right there. Alright, drive that course if you will. Now we need to get our... What's he doing? What's going on here? I don't remember what I did. Why is he... I did it for some reason. I just don't remember why. Well, when I edit the video, I'll find out. Oh, that's why I stopped that combine in the middle of the field. Alright, so what I was thinking is I need to get my... What's he doing? Where is he even? Where'd that truck go? Uh-oh. Did he go back to the farm? Oh, he went back to the farm. Oh, crybaby. Alright, I'm looking for my forage wagon because I have... do I not have a tractor hooked to my forage wagon? Uh-oh, where is my forage wagon? Well, there's that, but where's the forage wagon? Open sesame! No, really, open sesame. Oh, there it is. No, that's the water thing. Not over there. Well, we're on a scavenger hunt. Okay, that's that. Come on, where is my... There it is. Okay, do we have a spare tractor? We do not. So we're going to have to borrow a tractor. We don't have enough money to buy one. So let's borrow this guy. Now I'm going to be hunting for him. Doggone it. Okay, to solve that problem, we'll take this guy back where we got him. Which I don't know if that's going to solve the problem or not, but at least we'll know where he's at. Let's back him in here for a change and see how that works. I don't know if that'll still keep working without the tractor. Oh, it sure will. Oh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I forgot that we've mowed some grass that needs to be picked up. So let's get on it. We need more tractors. I gotta start working on the animals. I got cows in there. They've got nothing to eat, nothing to drink, no TV to watch. They don't have a refrigerator full of beer, no popcorn maker. I mean, they're just standing there mooing. What a life, huh? Uh-oh, I just ran over a culvert. I forgot I need to stay out of those ditches. Okay, do we have a course set? Yes, this is already set for this field. Mow the pig farm. Dry the course. Is that not down? Well, it was down. That's weird. I might have to go up so high to get... Maybe I don't. Wonder if I can pull that with the truck. I mean, I don't have to go very far. Just into the barn. Right? Will that work? Where's the silage pit? Around the corner here. Whoa! Ooh, perfect. Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, in addition to grass, we need a lot of straw because I don't have enough. Oops. I'm not quite full yet, so let's jump out, run around, grab this guy, back him up. Okay, let's see, let's jump out of here. And where was the, there's the silage. The silage machine. That's not what it is, but that's what I just called it. Alright, so we're going to look at this. We have 95% silage, we have 72% hay, but we're a little lacking on straw. We only have about half a tank of straw. So what I'll do is I'll bring this grass that we're picking up right now, fill that up, and then I'll start gathering some straw. Let's see if this will pull us. No problemo. Probably shouldn't, but it does. Alright, open door. Open the door. What? Silage is not accepted here. No, I wouldn't imagine that it was. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was chatting with one of my subscribers the other day. We were chatting back and forth in instant message type of a program. And he was telling me that he's been trying to make a few videos of his own. Oh, gosh. I didn't realize there was stuff already mixed. Well, let's run this up to the cows. Anyway, he was telling me that he was trying to make a few videos of his own. And he happened to mention that he was having a little bit of trouble with the talking part because you have to kind of constantly talk, and a lot of times you don't really have anything to say. And he was having a little bit of trouble with that. And I said, well, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get used to. You know, because normally you're just sitting there playing a game, right? Is that not where this feed goes? No, maybe it goes inside. Not accepted here. Well, anyway, it's not an easy thing to do. You should try it. And I mentioned something in one of my very, very first videos that before I started doing, you know, videos, I was sitting out in the hot tub one night by myself, not doing nothing, not hurting anybody, and I just decided to start talking to see if I could keep talking about nothing for, you know, long enough to do a 30-minute video. So I'm out there just talking away, not saying anything, and the next day my wife said, "My God, who were you talking to on the phone last night?" And I said, what do you mean?" "Well, I heard you talking outside in the hot tub on the phone." I said, "I'm not gonna talk on the phone in the hot tub. What are you, crazy?" And I told her what I was doing, and she got a big laugh out of it. But it is not easy. It really isn't, to sit and talk about nothing for 45 minutes and do it every day, 2 or 3 times a day, because I do a lot of videos. Alright, where's my forage wagon? Oh, this guy's pulling this again. Oh, jeez. What is with this? I need to find out if it's the same guy or if it's a different one. Why is he trying to chase his tail? I don't get it. I don't know what makes him do that. Alright, so that's the grass guy. Alright, so I'm going to take this back. I'm going to put this in the silage mixer and see if that fills it up with grass. And then the rest of the grass I'll put in storage over there. And then I'll start this guy working on some straw. But that's all for the next episode because we're out of time. If you enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Give me a like, it always helps. If you really liked it and you haven't subscribed yet, there's no reason not to. Give me a subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode.